We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, not great. He's 1 for 8. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
At third, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Standing in, Luis Arraez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one. Now the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Miguel Sano, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. from the belt. The pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Jake Odorizzi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And now pitch on the way. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crowd.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake his stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
1-2, and while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again. And when he does, watch out.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's still got it, Matty V. Still has that power thump in his bat. He's been around for a long time, but hasn't yet showed any signs of slowing down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. But for all his success at the plate, his average over the last 10 isn't above the Mendoza line even. Perhaps a slight cause for concern.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley going back, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the belt, the pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Mitch Moreland waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average down at an even 220. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo.
Minnesota, the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. Into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Buxton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering on its way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Number 17 for him on the season as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325. 2 home runs, 27 driven in. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and he can't hang on. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bradley Jr.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Aye. Ball 2. Aye.
2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Benintendi's on the move. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Settling in now, Michael Chavis, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two out, bases loaded. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And another foul ball. got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Here it comes, 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 3-1.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and here's Donaldson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled off. 0-2. Here it is. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Boston error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Twins are out in front, 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped up. Sano in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. No problem here, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
You could tell his eyes lit up right there. He must have been looking up in the zone. A lot of guys are trying to go with that elevated heater. Caught a little bit too much of the zone with that one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And this will be fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Still 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. One strike.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another full count pitch home. Shoots this one over to first. Speared on the dive. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat.
Williams Astudillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. One away.
Up next for Minnesota.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Here it comes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Polanco.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arrayo.
Standing in now, Luis Arraez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Fernando Romero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Fernando Romero.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Romero, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Moreland. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. In his career, Moreland has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2. Here it is.
2-2.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder is on the run. But he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 5-3. Heath Hembry takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now that.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. One out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left field.
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now that's popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
into the corner and slicing foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Chaz.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he misses 2-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2. Left side. Devers has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now
at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set, and the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch, and a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Williams Astudillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter,
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains 5-3. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here it comes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. Gone over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
The bat, number 11.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Benintendi in pursuit.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Twins 4. Corey Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Corey Garrett.
Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Guerin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 16, Andrew.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 5-4. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A runner at second, nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No ground.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. Nick Gordon will come on now and pinch run here. The next twin up, Williams Astudillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Final strike for the Twins. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eduardo Rodriguez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Brandon Workman wraps it up for the save, his 44th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.